Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Greenville Construction. This is Stefan.
Hi. The roof of my house was damaged by last night's storm, and I need someone to look at it soon. Could you come by this week?
Mom, we are extremely busy today, but I could definitely stop by at your house tomorrow if that's okay.
Well, okay. I would also appreciate if you can let me know how much it would cost so that I can make the decision.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation. Hi, I ordered a book from Justin Lewis last week. I was wondering if it has come in yet. My name is Peter Schneider.
Let me check it for you, Mr. Schneider. Yes, the book has arrived this morning and should be ready for you to pick up this afternoon.
I usually get off work at 4, and I should be there in half an hour. What time do you close today?
We close at 5 tonight and open again tomorrow at 9. You can stop by at any time during our regular hours.
I usually finish up my work at 5:30, but I will try to be there before the store closes today. Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hello. Could I help you find anything?
Oh, yes. I'm looking for a new pair of hiking boots for men. Am I in the right section?
Yes, you are. And if you find anything you like, let me know. I'll help you find your size.
Do you know if these come in different colors, like black? I really like the style, but I don't really care for these bright colors you have.
Yes, these are good for serious hiking and everyday walking too. We do have darker colors such as dark grey or black. Let me check the storeroom to see if we still have them in stock. What size are you, sir?
I'm size 10, but I would like to try both size 10 and 10.5.
Why don't you look around just a bit more? I'll be right back with your shoes.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation. Hi, Kathy. Did you sign up for the occupational safety workshop on Friday?
Yes, the memo said this class is mandatory for employees who have worked less than a year. You know I've been working only for 6 months.
Well, apparently the engineers from the head office will demonstrate proper safety procedures to handle robotic devices and equipment in the assembly line.
This should be very useful. I heard we're going to do some hands-on training too. It should be much more practical than reading a manual on your own.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Rick, did you send out the oak table to Miss Looney in Connecticut?
Sorry, I couldn't. The order form I got from the sales team was incomplete. It didn't have the customer's home address. I already sent 2 emails to Ms. Looney and she hasn't replied yet.
We need to get that order out immediately. It's been 2 weeks and we need to clear out the space for the new inventory soon.
Why don't I stop by at the store this afternoon to see if I can talk the sales representative who took the order?
Good idea. I think that is the fastest way to solve the problem.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
I'm so glad you got the copier to work. My meeting starts in half an hour. I was afraid I wouldn't have the handouts ready in time. I'm so relieved.
Well, all I did was clearing some paper stuck in the feeder. How many copies do you have to make?
Well, I invited 8 clients, and there is Mr. Belmont and myself. So that would be 10 copies altogether, I think.
You should make some extra copies since clients sometimes bring guests along with them.
Good idea. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Hello, my name is Young-hee Park, and I'm here to take some pictures of the museum's geology exhibit for the Archaeology Today magazine. I have an appointment with Mr. Eric Richardson, the public relations manager, at 10 o'clock.
Yes, Miss Park. Why don't you have a seat while I get in touch with Mr. Richardson? He's giving a short tour to some of the visitors right now.
No problem. Actually, I am the one who got here a bit early.
Hello, Mr. Richardson. Ms. Park from Archaeology Today magazine is waiting to see you about the new geology exhibit on Modern Art Wing.
I'm almost done. Why don't you take Ms. Park to the exhibit room so that I can meet her there? And don't forget, give her the catalogues and other materials on our museum.
Yes, sir, I'll do that. Miss Park, Mr. Richardson is ready to meet you in the geology exhibit. Why don't I take you there and explain about our collection, too? Follow me, please.
Thank you.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'd like to take the next train to Hamburg this afternoon. Are there any seats still available?
I'm sorry, the next train is completely booked. Usually buying a ticket on short notice isn't a big problem at this time of the day, but there will be a bike race in Hamburg tomorrow.
Are there any other options that'll get me there today or early tomorrow morning if it's possible? I'm going to attend my cousin's wedding, so I need to be in Hamburg by noon.
Well, there's a train leaving this evening that still has a few seats open. I'm sure you'll get there in plenty of time if you take that train. Would you like to pay for it now?
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Bill, I'm having trouble with this spreadsheet. I spent a lot of time entering all the data, but in the end, the numbers came out inconsistent.
Did you check to see what the problems are?
I did check, but I don't understand. I know all the data is right and the formulas look okay, but something is still not adding up right. What should I do? I need to finish this sheet to complete the financial report in the last quarter.
Try to install the latest version of the accounting program in your computer. If that doesn't work, I'll look at it myself.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, my name is Becky Elkody. I've recently opened a new restaurant in the area, and I'm visiting local businesses to drop off our menu. We specialize in Middle Eastern cuisine.
That sounds interesting. I'm not familiar with Middle Eastern food. Can you tell me a little more about it?
Well, we eat a lot of barbecue meat served together with homemade bread and yogurt. Each day we serve a lunch special so you can try different dishes.
That sounds great. I'm glad you stopped by. I planned to eat out today anyway, so I'll give your restaurant a try and eat there.
Thank you. I'll be expecting you today then.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation. Hi, Cynthia. Can you help me find some sales figures for international offices? I have to finish this report for the sales team, but I couldn't find necessary data.
I'm sorry. I have a meeting with Mr. Murdoch in 10 minutes in his office. You could ask Peter to help you. He used to work at the sales team. He should know better than I do.
I've already tried to contact him, but he's not in his office.
Why don't you call and leave a memo with his secretary? She should be able to help you with Peter's schedule.
I doubt she's in her office, but I'll give it a try. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and ticket.
This week has been really busy because of the sales conference, hasn't it? Do you have any plans for the weekend? I think I am going to visit my sister in Florida.
Well, I've got a ticket for the famous jazz band, Sincerity, on this Saturday night at the Grand Opera House. The problem is that my brother was supposed to drive me there, and he has an emergency meeting out of town, so I don't have a ride anymore.
Oh, but you know, on the weekend there's a bus to the Opera House. You can catch it on the 9th Avenue.
That's good to know. The concert starts at 8 o'clock, but VIP ticket holders are invited to a pre-reception that starts from 7, and I'm so excited about meeting with some of the performers at the reception.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and schedule.
I just got an email from Mr. Fredrickson. He confirmed that 4 clients from San Francisco will be coming on Friday to discuss the new remodeling project.
Great. Now I can finalize Friday's meeting. I was waiting to hear how many people would be attending before making a reservation.
Also, they want to go back to San Francisco after the meeting and a quick lunch.
Then I think we should cancel the reservation at Nova Restaurant and just have something light at American Bistro, since it's right down the street from our office. We could save some time for the wrap-up session, too.
Good idea. We should try our best to accommodate their opinions.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Mr. Huang is visiting us from Bangkok office next week. We should show him around the city while he's here. Where should we take him?
We have museums, theatres, beautiful sceneries in and around the city. How much time does he have here?
He'll be staying here about a week, but I heard he has a tight schedule.
Why don't we put together a list of things he might enjoy, and he can decide what he wants to do with his time?
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation. Hi, I'm calling because I think I left my umbrella in your restaurant at lunch today. I was sitting at one of the tables near the window.
Yes, we actually have 2 umbrellas left here. Could you describe yours for me?
It was a small black one with the brand name Shield written on the handle.
Hold on for a second. Yes, one of the umbrellas here looks just like that.
I could come by for it today after work. How late are you open?
Our evening hours are from 6 to 10, and we're closing in an hour.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Now that Frank has retired and Sally took maternity leave, we are 2 people shorter than usual. Are we planning to hire soon?
I hope so. We're already understaffed, and the contract we got yesterday with Mayhem Electronics will mean more work for everyone.
I agree. Maybe they can move someone from the sales department over here while we're looking for a suitable person to fill Frank's position.
That's actually a good idea. I'll call the personnel director and ask him about it right away. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Eugene, some of us in the office are planning to start a baseball team as a way to get some exercise after work. Would you be interested in joining?
Well, I really enjoy baseball and I could definitely get more exercise, but I'm not sure I have time. I teach a class at the local community center after work.
Oh, I see. Perhaps we could meet over the weekend instead. Would you be able to participate if we played on Saturday mornings?
Absolutely. Let me know when the first practice is, and I'll be sure to come. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Aya. How is your story about the new mayor coming along?
I know you wanted to print it in the Sunday edition, but I've had trouble scheduling a meeting with the mayor. He seems to be so busy these days. I don't think my article will be ready in time.
Well, keep trying until you get an interview, but we need to send everything to the printer at least on Friday night.
Why don't you talk to Steve? His article is almost ready, I think. We should have a backup plan in case my story doesn't go through.
Good idea. We might have to print Steve's city budget plans instead.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation. Beth, could you help me with something? I think this photocopier is broken. The power is connected and the switch is on, but none of the keys is working. I think it's broken.
I doubt it's broken. Don't you know about the power-saving feature? When the machine is not in use, it looks like it's turned off, but it's actually saving energy.
Wow, that's amazing. How did you figure that out? How do I turn it back on?
You press the energy-saving button at the top of the controls. I learned from Jimmy in the marketing when we were working after hours.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Hello, I'm from Sunrise Supermarket headquarters to conduct a survey about customer satisfaction. I was wondering if you could tell me a little about your experience in shopping here.
Sure, we shop here all the time.
You know it's become a really good place to shop since the owner decided to move to this new location last year.
You're right, the place got bigger and cleaner.
I see. Did you shop Sunrise Supermarket when it was located on Brighton Avenue?
I went there a few times, but the store was so small.
Yes, I didn't have a wide selection like we have here. What's so great about this new bigger location is that it offers a larger variety of items.
Thank you. Here are some discount coupons for you to use for your next visit to Sunrise Supermarket.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation. Have you read the survey results from the last quarter? Our guests complain the most about the lightings in their rooms. They say lightings by the desk are too dark to do any actual reading.
Yes, especially many business customers commented on that. We could put extra lamp on the desk.
That's a good idea, but we need to get an approval from the regional office first.
Yes, let's put together a proposal to present at the next regional managers meeting.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Mr. Anderson. My name is Sally Nelson, and I just started working here as a sales representative. I was told to speak to you about ordering business cards.
Yes, Ms. Nelson. Our company uses several printing suppliers, but I recommend Office Max. Their work is excellent quality. The only problem is that they're a little slower than others.
That's okay. That will be fine. I'm still in the middle of my 3-week training session, so I won't need my cards until the end of the month.
Good. Let me give you their number then.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, this is Christine Bell from Hollywood Film Company. I'm directing a short film and there is a scene taking place in a library. Your library building looks ideal for its authentic looks. Could I arrange with someone to do this?
Well, you have to get a written permission directly from our library head manager, Mark Chavez, but I'm afraid he's out of town and won't be back this week.
Well, our schedule is pretty tight. Is there any way that I can get in touch with him?
I cannot give out his number without permission, but he checks on the library every afternoon before we close. If you leave your contact information, I can ask him to call you. Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
What do you think about Derek Simmons, who we just interviewed? I like him a lot, but he seems a bit overqualified for the position. In his last position, he managed almost 50 employees.
Well, then how about recommending him to the position in Paris? That position needs an applicant with managing experience, right?
That's a good idea. I heard that Paris division needs the new manager right away because they are opening up a new shopping centre at the end of this month. But I wonder if Mr. Simmons is willing to relocate that soon.
Let's give it a try. Why don't I call Mr. Simmons right away? If he's interested, then we can set up a phone interview for him. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and map. Excuse me, I saw an advertisement for your vacation homes on the beach of Cape Cod. Are any of those still available?
Yes, most of the big ones are taken, but we still have a couple of small ones available. These houses overlook the beach and are close to the city, so very popular with young people like you.
That might work, but I have to ask my friends before making a decision. How many people does that house accommodate?
It sleeps 8 comfortably and up to 10. Here, why don't you take this brochure with a map and show it to your friends?
We'd like the one away from other houses. The one close to the lighthouse would be perfect. Is this one still available?
Yes, and the one near the main road is also available. It's a bit far from the beach, but it's really quiet. But I recommend making up your mind quickly because these won't last long since the summer is around the corner.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and schedule. Hi, Diana. This is Tom, the plant coordinator. I'm calling to schedule you for a mandatory training course on workplace safety.
Yes, but I'm really busy this week. The new textile machinery is being installed and I have to be here to oversee the work.
That's okay. We can work around your schedule. All you have to do is to take any one of the 3 courses within a couple of months. I'll be sending you an email with the detailed schedule.
Okay, that sounds good. When is the next available session?
Well, today is already August 10th. The next available session is Wednesday at 10 a.m. at your Garner manufacturing facility. Would you be able to come?
I think so. I'll mark the date on my calendar.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation. Excuse me, do you have any more lettuce? I don't see any here.
Sorry, but we have run out of it. The shipment has been small because there hasn't been much rain this season.
I wonder what I can use for salad instead of lettuce. I already bought tomatoes and mushrooms.
Well, these cabbages would also be good for salad. Sliced onions are also great in texture, too, but you might want to soak them in water to get rid of the bad smell.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation. Have you heard the news? Mr. Takeshi in payroll department got into a car crash last night and he is in the state hospital right now. His wife called this morning to tell us.
That's terrible. Is he all right?
Not really. He'll be out of his office for a while, about 2 weeks in the hospital and another week at home to get some rest.
Why don't we pay him a visit while he is in the hospital? It would be nice for him to see someone from work.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I'm Hayley Johnson, the payroll manager here at H&K Pharmaceuticals.
Nice to meet you, Ms. Johnson.
No problem. Since today is your first day at the company, I'll be setting up payroll information. Did you receive the forms I emailed you?
Yes, thank you for sending me the information in advance. I have them all filled out and brought them with me as instructed.
That's great. Now, all I need is to see a form of identification that includes photo.
Would driver's license be okay?
Of course. After we set up the whole thing and we can log on to your computer system and start checking in your working hours.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation. Have you read the new novel by Emily Johnson? It is such a great story.
I agree, and I heard that the story is so popular that they're making a blockbuster film out of it.
Yes, I read that news too. So, who do you think would be the best actor for Edward's role?
I'm not sure. I just hope the movie captures the essence of the story as real as possible. It's such a great novel.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Jack, how many of these computers do we have to work on today? It feels like we've been working for hours.
These two are the last ones from today's work order. But tomorrow we'll have to install programs on 40 or more of them. The entire 5th floor should be done.
How about you start some of those while I'm working on these? If we start ahead on tomorrow's job this evening, we could save some time tomorrow.
Normally I would, but I can't work late tonight. I will go to a concert with my wife at 6 and have to get off work at 5. Sorry.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
I've been trying to reserve a seat for the International Marketing Seminar next week, but I keep getting an error message at the last stage. Did you already do yours?
I did, but I didn't use online registration. I just dialed the number from a promotional pamphlet they gave us. Maybe you should do that too.
I don't have the pamphlet with me. Do you still have yours?
I should have it in my office. Why don't I email the number to you when I get back from lunch? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Kevin, do you know it takes forever to start my computer? I don't understand why it's running so slowly. I already updated the software twice this month.
Maybe it is time for you to get a new one. Try High-Tech Electronics on Main Street. They have the best selection and low prices. Their sales assistants are willing to answer any questions you might have. I bought mine there and I'm happy with it.
Maybe I will, but I need to do some research before I actually get a new one.
They even carry used computers too. Why don't you take your old computer with you to see whether you could trade it in for a new one? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Michael, Andrew, the new shipment has arrived from Hong Kong. Can you handle it for me?
Yes, Miss Hatcher. I'm supposed to store it in the warehouse, aisle B, shelf 30, but the shelf is already with boxes.
Oh, those boxes were supposed to be loaded on the truck and be sent out today, but shipping date was changed at the last minute.
When is the new shipping date?
Now we're not sending them out until tomorrow.
Oh, then we have to get a new assignment for today's shipment from the management.
Why don't I call the warehouse supervisor and find the new space?
Thank you. I don't see much free space on the shelves in this area.
Meanwhile, I'll cover it and make sure it is safe.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Thank you for coming. Our company has not been too happy with our current shipping company, and we're trying to find a new one.
Well, I'm happy to give you more information on our company and services. I'm sure you'll find our rates are all very competitive, especially the international ones.
We produce fresh flowers, especially the rare and exotic ones, such as peony or magnolia, for the special occasions. We need them to be delivered to many locations domestically and internationally. Do you think your company is equipped to handle these kinds of shipment?
Yes, we have plenty of experience with fresh and fragile shipment. Now, can we talk about your budget and standard charges? Then we can start drafting a contract. Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Dennis. Can you help me join the conference call? I've never done it, and I've got one scheduled in 30 minutes.
Sure, it's not too bad. First, all the callers have to call a special number at a given time and enter a common access code. Do you have all the numbers with you?
They should be written in the email I got from the committee. Let me go and check that out again.
Once you have those numbers, you are all set to start the conference call.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and map. Ms. Bingham, I just received the new safety permit from the regional inspector issued for our factory. Do you want me to hang it behind the receptionist counter?
Actually, no. The rule has changed this year. Now the permit has to be within the 2 meters of the main entrance to the factory floor. We should put it on the wall right next to the main door.
Okay, but we still have some time. The old one doesn't expire until Friday, so I will put up a new one on next Monday.
Thanks, I really appreciate that.
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and list.
How may I help you?
Yes, my doctor recommended I change my diet to include more protein in it. I am a vegetarian. I don't eat meat, but I think I can drink milk. Milk does have a lot of protein, right?
Of course. Milk is a good source of protein and calcium. Come this way. We have a lot of options to choose from.
You're right. There are many kinds. I have to watch out my weight too. My doctor also warned me about having too much fried and sugary food. This one has more than 5 grams of it.
In that case, I would suggest non-fat milk, and you can add nuts or grains for more vitamins and minerals.
Thank you. You've been a great help.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and list.
I'd like to look at some rental spaces that you have listed on your website. Is the one on 1200 Mason Boulevard still available?
Well, I'm afraid that one is taken this morning, but I could show you more properties near that building. They're not as cheap as the one you saw, but some of them are quite affordable.
Well, I'm planning to open up my boutique shop on May 1st, and I need at least 1 month to prepare everything.
We should hurry then. Why don't you stop by my office tomorrow, and I'll show you around the one you might be interested in.
As long as it's close to the Mason Boulevard, I'm fine with it. My biggest concern is the rent. I don't want to pay any more than I really have to.
I'm going to send you a link to show available properties on and close to Mason Boulevard. I would recommend the one near the Longwood Station. It has the lowest rent for now. Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation. Hi, Jill. How's your apartment search going?
Well, I've been looking all over the places, but the rents for the ones close to downtown are just too high.
Some of my friends had some luck in finding reasonably priced apartment through the internet. There's a few websites I could recommend. Maybe you should try to check them out.
My lease will expire at the end of this month. I'm ready to do anything.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Hello, is this Office Master? My name is Marianne, and I'd like to talk to Mr. Richard Ford. He is supposed to give me more information about the business cards I'm planning to order for the next month's event.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Ford has already left for the day. He works only until 4 on Friday. Could I help you with anything?
I really need to finalize the design, otherwise I won't be able to hand out my cards during the trade show in 2 weeks.
In that case, do you want me to refer you to another consultant to help you choose what you want? Mr. Stevens has been working at our firm for a long time, and he is available at the moment.
Yes, please.
Hold on for a moment.
Hello, this is Patrick Stevens. I heard you need some help choosing the right design for your card.
Yes, I've looked at the samples on your website and picked up 3 of my favorites, but I can't narrow it down any more.
You've done great. Why don't we go through the ones you choose and then we start from there? Can you read the model number of each design you choose?
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation. Hey, Cindy, would you like to see a concert on Saturday at a civic center? A local band is giving a charity concert for the Children's Cancer Foundation.
That sounds a lot of fun, but my cousin is visiting me from out of state, and I have to spend the weekend with her.
Why don't we invite your cousin too? Nobody can really say no to a night of music and fun. Do you want me to check whether they still have tickets?
Thanks. Could you do that for me? I'll call my cousin and see if she's interested.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation. Hi, I ordered a pair of glasses last week and they haven't arrived yet. My name is David Morris.
Yes, Mr. Morris. I'm afraid the particular model you have ordered is currently out of stock and will take another 2 weeks to have them shipped from overseas.
Really? I need those glasses as soon as possible. Do you have any other products similar to the ones I have ordered?
Let me check our online database to give you better suggestions.
I also want to find out whether there would be an extra charge. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Michelle, I'd like to leave for the airport as soon as the meeting is over. How about we grab a cab in front of the office around 3 o'clock?
We'll arrive way too early if we leave then. Our flight doesn't depart until 7.
Yes, but we'll avoid rush hour traffic. The traffic will be worse today because of the unexpected rain.
But if the weather gets much worse, the flight might be delayed too. Why don't I check the online weather information to make sure nothing out of the ordinary happens today?
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I bought this book because it had a 30% discount tag on it. When I got home, I realized that I've been overcharged, so I'm back today with my receipt to clear things up.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We had a problem with our cash registers yesterday. Let me refund you the difference now.
By the way, I noticed that a new cafe section of the store is finally open. I've been looking forward to it. The pastries smell really good.
Actually, we offer a free cup of coffee to celebrate the opening of a cafe.
Really? I should go and check it out right now.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Elizabeth, Ray, I wanted to talk to you about the cycling tour of the city that our bike shop is leading this month. How is it coming along?
Yes, I'm almost done with flight and hotel arrangement of the tour.
I noticed you adjusted the tour itinerary by removing the visit to the community park.
Yes, the park is just too far away. It takes about 30 minutes to bike there, so there wouldn't be enough time to see everything.
I understand your point, but I think it's important that our customers here at the bike shop get to know the places in the city that are good for cycling.
Well, we could make flyers that include detailed directions on how to get to the park on the new path and hand them out here in the shop. That way, people could go by themselves on another day if they want to.
Or we could change the path to include the park. Ray, I want you to find out how much time is left before we finalize the plan.
Yes, I'll do that. Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, James. The supervisor at the construction site just called. He said he needs the updated building plan before he orders any supplies.
Yes, we just finished revising the plan this morning, but I'll be in another meeting for the rest of the morning. So I was thinking about taking it to the site myself and show him after lunch.
Well, I think the supervisor needs to look at it before then. Why don't you give it to me and I'd be happy to deliver it to him this morning. You can have a conversation with him through the phone later on.
Will you do that for me? Thank you. Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
I'm looking forward to moving into our new bookstore. It's right in the middle of the shopping district, so the location is fantastic. We will have so much more customers.
Right, but I just hope we get everything packed before the movers come tomorrow. We've only packed half of the books, and we also need to take apart all of these shelves today.
Haven't you heard? We just have to pack books because they wouldn't know how to organize them. But everything else, including bookshelves, will be handled by movers.
Well, that's good news. I would be so relieved when everything is over and when the new store opens up next week.
Me too. Let's hope for the best.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, my name is Tammy and I'm calling from Somerset Public Library to ask if your business would consider making a donation to our renovation project.
Oh, yes, I heard news about it the other day. The library needs a new reading room for children, right?
That is correct. Our community has a growing number of children and we don't have any place to accommodate them. We already collected some books from last month's charity events, but we don't have enough funding to add a new reading room to our facility.
I think it's important to support community projects. Where should I send a check?
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Did you hear the news? Our company and TXA Electronics are discussing a merger. I just talked to Mr. Morales about it.
Yes, I heard it at the managers' meeting yesterday. Later this week, they're going to officially announce the results of the merger negotiation.
Wow, I didn't know our company and TXA have any common interests. I wonder how our jobs would be affected by this deal. I've been working here only for about a year.
Don't worry. At the managers' meeting, the same topic was brought up. Our jobs would probably be the same. The only major change is that our department will be in charge of training employees from TXA on our manufacturing procedure. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and map.
Alice, I lost my mobile phone on the train yesterday, and I need a new one as soon as possible. Can you recommend a store where I can get a dependable one?
Try the Ericsson store on Boylston Avenue. It's a bit far from the office, but they carry all the latest lines and the prices are quite affordable.
Oh, I think that's the place where I bought my computer before. I don't remember exactly where the store is located.
It's not that difficult. Just go down Highway 95 until you see the Mayhem Shopping Centre, then get off the next exit. The store should be on your right once you make a left onto the Boylston Avenue.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and list. Hi, Sally. This is Martin, your editor for World Business Magazine. Can we talk now?
Sure, I have a minute.
Great. Would you be able to increase the word count for your Smart Money article to 3,000 words? Our readers are very much interested in your investment strategy.
Okay, there's plenty to cover on the topic, but I have another article due that same day.
Yes, I saw that on your assignment chart. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's extend the deadline for your other assignment by a week. You should be able to focus on the money article.
Thanks, I really appreciate it. By the way, I've been compiling some ideas for pieces to write. I'll send them to you later today for some feedback.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation. Jennifer, I need you to reschedule my 10 o'clock client to another time. I have to see someone at the hospital.
Sure, Dr. Bernard. What time do you want me to change it to? Would 2 o'clock in the afternoon be good for you?
Actually, I should be able to be back to the office by 2, so let's make that appointment at 3. I need some time to review Miss Harrison's file before I see her.
Okay, sir. I'll ask her to come at 3.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation. I just read an email from the customer who complained about our restaurant's slow service. Although she was happy with food quality and atmosphere, she said she wouldn't recommend our place.
I got similar comments from other customers when they leave the restaurant. Maybe we should hire more staff during the dinner serving time.
That's actually a very good idea, but we will need to come up with a proposal requesting more staff.
Let's get together this afternoon and make a formal proposal to the general manager.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm calling about the ad I saw in the newspaper about your interior design classes. Can you tell me more about your classes?
Of course, I'd be glad to. First semester starts in 2 weeks, and you have to take 2 required courses and 3 selective courses. We offer a professional diploma once you've finished the 1-year full-time classes.
Oh, do you have any evening classes? I work full-time as a maintenance crew at an apartment complex.
Well, we offer part-time evening classes, but it would take longer to get the diploma. If you give me your address, I'll send you a brochure and an application.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I also would like to know whether you offer any kind of scholarship.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation. Hi, Lydia. You've been to Milan before, right? How did you like the place?
I was there recently for an international conference and I loved it. The food, people, and atmosphere, everything was great.
Next month, I'm traveling to Milan to meet some important clients. Do you have any suggestions about what to see when I'm there?
There are lots of places I could recommend. It depends on how much time you have. How long will you be there?
I'll be there for a week, but I'll only have one day that I'm not seeing clients. I won't have much time.
In that case, I think you should try a group bus tour. It's an excellent way to see all the major landmarks in the city in a short amount of time.
Good idea. Do you have more information about it, like how much it costs and what time it starts?
If you check the official Italy Tourism Board, I'm sure you'll find all the information you need.
Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Ms. Young. Sorry I couldn't come to this morning's meeting. Can you fill me in?
Sure. On Monday, the inspectors are coming to conduct a routine safety test on the assembly line, so you and other machine operators won't have to work on the factory floor that day.
Oh, okay. Should we work somewhere else on Monday then?
Yes, we are going to assign you all day to help the layout of the new plant in Grover City. They need some input from the workers like you who have actually used the machinery.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation. Hi, my name is Chris Park. I talked to someone at your hotel about a week ago to make a reservation. I'm calling to make sure the reservation I made was correct.
Yes, Mr. Park. Could you give me your reference number if possible?
Yes, it's 74459. I specifically asked for a room with the ocean view. Can you check on it while you're at it?
Yes, one moment, please. Here you are, 2 nights and 3 days from August 10th through 13th under the name of Chris Park. Your reservation has been confirmed, sir.
Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation. Hi, is this the personnel office? I just read an email about the training courses that the new employees are required to take. Where can I get the schedule for these classes?
Well, the classes are online. You can take them whenever you want. Because their classes are required ones, you can take them during your work hours.
Great. My manager suggests that I take a business writing class. How do I register for that one?
Well, just visit our company website and click on the Work Skills Training tab. It will give an overview of the courses and registration processes.
Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
I really appreciate your meeting with me today. Ms. Oliver and Ms. Langston, I'm sure you'll want to use Aquarius environmentally friendly cleaning supplies for your hotel once I tell you about them.
Thanks for coming. We're looking forward to your presentation.
We haven't purchased your cleaning products before because they're quite costly.
We have over 400 rooms in this hotel, so we try to be careful about how much we spend on cleaning supplies.
I understand. The Aquaria product line costs a little more than others, but it will save you money in many other ways. For example, our carpet cleaner is very gentle, so it won't cause fading.
Replacing the carpets is the big expense for our budget in the long run.
It's true. All right, can you give us a demonstration of your products?
Of course. Why don't you wear these gloves and aprons first to be safe, just in case?
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
These flower arrangements are beautiful, but you only have 2 sets on display. Do you have more in the back? I need at least 8 arrangements for my dinner party.
Well, these are all we have right now, but we can create them for you if you want. When do you need them?
I'm planning a farewell party for my colleague. The party will start tomorrow night, so we need the flowers around 3 in the afternoon. Do you deliver?
Yes, delivery will be free, and we can bring you them early tomorrow afternoon. But because we're creating them on such a short notice, we have to treat them as a special order and add 5% to your total cost. Would that be okay?
I guess I have no choice. Please make sure they're delivered in time.
Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Frank, did you hear Mr. Thompson is leaving by the end of this month?
Yes, I did. I heard he wants to travel around the world and write historic novels. He said he's always dreaming about doing just that. You know, he's been a lawyer in our firm for almost 35 years. I think he's looking forward to some changes.
Good for him. But I think many of us will miss him a lot. He's one of the best attorneys in our law firm, you know. Is there going to be a party for him?
Yes, we're planning a reception for him in the conference room on this Friday. I hope everyone could join us.
I might be late because of some contract negotiations, but I'm sure to be there.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and schedule. Gee, I can't wait until the repaving work on the southbound highway is over. The detour of the city construction route takes almost 30 minutes longer than my usual commute to work.
Yes, I'm having the same problem with you. However, yesterday's newspaper said the construction might take longer than expected because of the unexpected storm.
Well, they need to speed up, otherwise there will be complaints from many citizens like us. Did the article say when it could be finished?
Well, I read from the city website that the design was finalized on April 15th as scheduled, but the deadline for the next task has to be pushed back by 10 days. But the completion date will be the same on September 1st.
Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and menu.
Busy Bees Cafe. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling from Eagle Software Systems. I'm planning a luncheon meeting for my department. Can you take a reservation for around 20 people?
Of course, sir. What date do you have in mind? We're sometimes booked up depending on days.
Well, I'm thinking about next Tuesday at 1 o'clock.
Yes, we're available for 20 people on that day.
Also, some of employees don't eat meat. Do you have vegetarian menus?
Of course. In fact, our vegetarian menus are pretty popular among vegetarians and regular customers in the area. We were even named the area's best vegetarian eatery by the City Food.
That's good to know.
As you can see on our menu, some items will have the word healthy in their names. Those meals don't have any meats in them.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and map.
Hi, I was looking through your company's website and saw the rental units listed inside the Hillside Shopping Mall, which is scheduled to reopen in a few months. I'm interested in opening a hair salon there.
Yes, we have several spaces left. The first floor ones would be perfect because of the foot traffic. There will be a skincare shop in the mall, so it would be helpful.
Yes, I've looked at the floor plan of the shopping mall online. As you mentioned, I want the location with lots of foot traffic, hopefully near an elevator or an escalator.
Well, there will be also a lot of people near the exit area, but if you prefer the one near the escalator, we can accommodate that. Would you like to look at it first?
That would be great. I'm going away for a trade show for the weekend, so I'd like to look at it before I leave. Can I come by this afternoon?